Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to our recap of Never Let Me Go, episode 5.
5, yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe we're on episode 5 already.
I know.
We're almost halfway there.
Yeah. Next week. I mean, then there's Our Sky, too, so we're not.
And then Our Sky, yes.
Which is weird, because I feel like we had this exact same conversation from my school president, like, yesterday.
Yeah, I think we did, to be honest with you.
But not yesterday, it was, like, many weeks ago.
Goodness gracious. And I don't know much about what happens in the Our Sky for Never Let Me Go, but I'm gonna assume that we'll have to do 2 episodes for it, maybe.
I don't remember. When we get, I'll kind of, like, see. Because, yeah, we'll see. But anyway, we have time, so we are on episode 5 now, which is a big ol' episode.
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ.
I told you, things go down real fast.
Things do go down. They go very down.
Yes. But we start off in the hospital with Nung waking up.
This bitch really shouldn't have been drinking.
Yeah.
Bruh. Okay? If it's like in How I Met Your Mother, Robin with the lobster. Like, don't if you're allergic to something, don't eat it.
Don't have it. Yeah. Don't do that.
Why are you drinking what you're allergic to, bruh? No.
I mean, again, it was look, he was depressed, he was jealous, it was right there. It just happens, you know?
Go for something you're not allergic to then, like weed.
Weed wasn't available for him at the moment. It was alcohol.
Yeah, probably more difficult. Probably more difficult to get.
Yeah. So he kind of walks out of his room, and we see Non yelling at Palm for not really taking care of him and letting him drink so much. Yeah.
I really hate him. Like, I was getting pissed.
Yeah.
It's like, you need to shut the fuck up. As he says, he's like, do you not even care about me? Like, my arm's broken?
Yeah, Palm does bring it up and as like a point. And he says, like, why do we owe them? And you run around like their lapdog or whatever. And,
yeah, bitch.
Well, Non slaps him after that.
Yeah, which made me want to slap him. He's going at the bottom of the tier list right now.
Yeah. So what Non says is that apparently Nung's dad saved Palm's life. And that's what he owes him.
He saved Palm's life?
Yeah. Because he said, like, oh, he helped me get back on my feet. And when he says, like, oh, it's your life too, like, he saved your life.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so that's what I was interpreting from it was, oh, he saved me by helping me get back on my feet. Like, and because he did that.
Yeah, I forget what that means exactly. Like, that whole, like, backstory. I think we get a flashback at some point.
Oh, okay.
But I don't remember when, and I don't remember what it means. But I think we will get more insight to how he essentially started working here and why he owes Nung's dad and everything.
Yeah.
But then Tanya comes in. And she runs to Nung, make sure he's okay. Like, is worried, saying, why do you do that? Like, do you know what happened if something happened to you?
You know better than to drink alcohol when you're allergic to it, dumb bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello?
And then we find out the episode title is called Mother.
I remembered that one.
Yes. Well, I hope you did.
I actually paid attention. I was like, I remember. You know why I remember? Because I watched it, I went, mother, fucker. It just followed naturally. So I was like, I wonder if the next episode will be fucker.
Well, see, I thought the reason you noticed it was because this one played before the intro, not after.
Oh.
Because a lot of times the other titles have shown after the intro, like there's like a black screen after the intro, and then it shows the title of the episode, and then it goes into the episode. This one showed it before.
But this one shows it, and it shows it when she's there hugging him,
yes.
So it kind of gives more of an oomph and an emphasis onto this is Mother.
Yes.
Mother is here.
Yes.
And honestly, yes, she is Mother. Hello.
I was waiting for you to say that.
I'm so predictable.
Yeah. So then we're at a horse riding range, and Palm is sitting there with the cast, and Nung comes over to him. Yeah. You said this was the one you were most mad about? This was of all the vibes?
No, not of all the vibes, but
okay,
like,
I was gonna say that.
It was because when I texted you that, I was still on that part.
Okay, because I'm glad you because I was gonna respond with like, oh well, that's not the only one you got wrong or something, and like,
Yeah, no,
so I'm glad I didn't do that.
No, that was the only one I'd really seen yet, kind of. So I was like, or I'd seen like 2 by then, and that was one of them. And I was like, the second I like reviewed them and then went and watched it, and so the second he was like, that, like it was the 2 of them sitting there. I was like, okay, horse riding, and then he's like, oh, Ben's here. I was like, oh. Fuck, it's those 2 riding horses, isn't it? I was like so mad that I got it wrong. Like I was like, why is this what I'm so pissed about?
And it had nothing to do with the fact that he had a cast that indicated that he would not be able to ride a horse.
Again, I've never broken a bone. I don't know the protocol.
I mean, me neither, but also, I don't think you can ride a horse with one arm.
I also didn't know he broke it. I thought he sprained it.
A bottle smashed over his arm and then proceeded to
Again,
step on it in last episode.
I don't know what breaks bones.
Well, when a bottle smashes over a body part, odds are that's gonna cause some damage.
Well, I mean, I didn't know it would cause that much damage. I thought he'd get like a scratch on his arm or something like that. I'm not good at knowing what causes what damage.
Okay, well,
I'm a very careful person. I think a bee will kill me.
Okay. I mean, unless you're allergic, they will. But
I'm not.
oh, do you know that?
No.
Oh, because I don't know if I'm allergic because I've never been stung. So
I've never been stung either. So who knows?
Yeah. So Nung is kind of asking why Palm is here. And says that he can go home, but he says no. My dad told me to come here, so I have to come.
Ah.
And then he gets a pen or marker or whatever and signs his cast.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's cute.
It's
until
cute.
Later.
Well, then Ben comes over.
Yes. That is the problem I have.
Yeah, so they sit down, and Ben's, like, he kind of know the story. He know that he fought with thugs and shit, and says, like, oh, wow, that was really cool.
Yeah, but see, when I was watching this, I was like, okay, if Nung wasn't here, would he be saying that?
So he says, like, oh, wow, you really fought with thugs. Like, your injury doesn't seem so bad, so you'll recover soon. In my reaction, because I watched those after the episode, back when I first watched it, I was like, okay, that sounds a little condescending.
Yeah, thank you.
And I made sure to point out, I was like, I don't know if this is just because I still don't like Ben or trust him, but it sounds off coming from him.
Yeah, it does. Like, what is that? It just sounds so off coming from him. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
So,
I'm telling you.
And then we do see his cast. It says a fool on it that Nung wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Be little bitches to each other.
And then Nung and Ben walk to their horses. And again, I think Ben says, like, oh, like, are you starting to trust me now? Which, again, in my reaction, I said, like, you know, if you were hiding something, you wouldn't need to keep asking about.
Yeah, I mean, a point. Like, he keeps saying, do you trust me? Do you trust me? I'm like, you're very insistent, bruh.
Yeah.
You're a little too insistent. I don't like it.
Yeah. But we do find out a little bit about Ben's backstory and home life, where his dad wouldn't throw with him getting into music, so to kind of compensate for that, he had to become school president for him.
And we also learned that his dad was a soldier, and that he knows how to shoot. His dad taught him how to shoot, and I'm like, a little interesting tidbit of info. If he is the mole, he knows how to shoot.
Okay, yes.
If he's anything bad, he knows how to shoot a gun, which is not good.
Well, if he's good, then he also knows how to shoot, and that's good.
Okay, I know, but that's also a little, ooh, that's weird. He knows how to shoot a gun. Like, I don't know. I just threw it in there.
Well, so does Nung, and so does Chopper, and so does Pop. Like, everyone knows how to shoot in this show.
Yeah, okay, but it's still very, like, sus.
Okay, fine.
It was sus to me at that moment, I'm sorry.
So then they ride horses a little bit. And fun fact, I watched the behind the scenes for the show, and this episode specifically had a fun little behind the scenes tidbit, is that they were instructed to keep their horses apart, because otherwise Nung's horse would try to mount Ben's horse.
Oh, fuck.
So they had to keep it a little apart. So they weren't riding side by side. They had to keep their distances.
So they were trying to fuck? Like, you're
the
filming.
Horses were, yeah.
Don't be trying to fuck.
The horses.
Don't be trying to fuck.
If the male horse caught wind of the female horse's smell, it would try to mount it.
Oh my god. No.
And, like, And because when I read it, I just started laughing. I'm like, this is so funny. Because that's so, like... Because it's just that image in your head now of, like, them riding the horse and it's just, like, happening is just, like, so funny to me.
No, why would you say that?
Yeah.
Christ. I could just imagine them going, we are filming, have some decorum, do that on your own time.
Palm gets a call from Maggie, and she's asking where he is, and he's like, oh, I'm at the horse riding club. And she points out, she's like, how can you ride a horse with a broken arm?
Good point.
Yeah.
A point I should have thought of.
And he says he's not here to ride a horse, he's here to work. And she's like, oh, you're taking care of Nung. Because Nung's the only person I know who would ride horses because he's rich. You're making a face.
I know. That's because there's this big giant ass question mark over this girl's fucking head. I don't... She's a bit of a mystery to me right now because there are some things she does where I'm like, ah, and there's some things she does where I'm like, why are you saying this? So, yeah, I'm gonna elaborate more on it in a later scene, but once we get to the scene where she like signs his cast and everything, I need to talk about some shit.
Okay. And so she kind of says like, okay, well, how about when you're done with Nung, you can come see me. You're making faces.
Well, I'll talk about it more when we get to the other scene.
We're not as scene now,
here.
so she's sitting there with...
perfect.
Yeah, she's sitting there with Palm, having food. She's asking how Nung is. And again, she kind of questions what we're all thinking, like, why would you drink so much alcohol if you know you're allergic? And then she asks about, like, how Palm is, and he's like, oh yeah, my arm's fine. But she said, no, I'm wondering about your heart, because he totally embarrassed you there. And she kind of says, like, he isn't the owner of your life. And then asks to sign his cast, and it says you should love yourself more, Bigfoot.
See, that's fucking cute. Like honestly, I would ship this. They're kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I quite like them. But here's my thing. She always seems to bring up Nung. Like in every conversation.
She does.
That's weird.
I've noticed it.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, like, I don't, like, I'm wondering if now she's a mole, because, like, why does she keep bringing him up? I don't know.
I will say, specifically in the last scene with the phone call, like, the way she was talking about Nung, she's like, oh, when you're done with Nung, like, you can come see me, or like, oh, of course you're there with Nung because he's rich, and like...
Yeah, she keeps bringing him up and shit. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it, because, like, she's... Honestly, they seem kind of cute, and I wouldn't say no to their, like, relationship or anything in any other show. But here... I don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
I'm having trust issues.
Well, she does mention that she's gonna be away for the next few weeks to travel down south to do the touring. Like, she's gonna be a tour guide. So that's kind of her thing.
Right, so she's gonna be gone, but like, where's she actually go? Like, what if she's not actually going to do a tour guide thing? What if she's doing something else? I don't know.
We'll find out, maybe.
I'm throwing.
Actually, forget if we find out or not.
Paintballs at the wall, like hoping to catch something. But I don't know. Something's weird about this girl. Like, she's so sweet, but I have such trust issues when it comes to this.
Yeah. Palm returns home, and Nid gives him a gift that Nung gave for him. He opens it up and sees it's the shoes. The same shoes. The non-New Balance shoes.
Ah, yes. And you know what's funny? Is the second he took the box out, I immediately went, Nike! Without even looking at it, because we sell them at Kohl's, and I see those boxes fucking everywhere.
It does say just do it on it. It is Nike, yeah.
It's Nike, yeah. Because I see those boxes everywhere. So the second he pulled it out, my brain just went, Nike!
Yeah. I actually didn't realize.
Gotta put it in the Nike section. So, yeah. That's a Nike shoe.
Yeah.
But it could have been New Balance, because New Balance boxes are actually red as well.
That was orange.
What?
That was an orange box.
No, New Balance in real life boxes.
No, I know, but this one we see here is orange.
Oh, right.
Okay.
It's fucking orange.
Anyway, Palm returns the shoes.
Yes.
And Nung says he bought it as a reward for helping him with those thugs. And Palm says, like, I'll buy it myself. You need to give me a reward, protecting you in my job.
Yeah, honestly, I knew he'd have a problem with this.
Yeah.
I said so last week. I was like, it's about his pride and stuff. He wants to buy them himself.
Yeah, and
like,
he also is a little hurt because then he brings up the fact that he's a servant and he should know his place, just like Nung said.
Yeah.
So.
Goddamn, I thought this would happen.
Yeah. And then Nung notices someone else wrote on his cast.
Oh no.
And Palm admits it with Maggie.
Oh shit. Which is what incited the whole drunken rage last episode.
Yeah, well, there's
dear.
new rage to be had in this episode. Because when he goes to school the next day, flyers are everywhere.
Everywhere. It was like, well, I was watching it downstairs with my mom, and she would look up every once in a while. But she looked up at this moment when he walks in, and she's like, "What is this, Mean Girls?" All the flyers just everywhere, and I was like, "I don't think so." I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, so they're signs that said a son of a cheater is falling in love with the son of a soldier. You are a cheater, cheater, cheater.
Before I don't know why I thought this. I think I know why I thought this. But before I noticed what it said or what were on the flyers, I was like, Ben did it. I know it was Ben.
Of course he did.
For no reason, because I'm thinking back on it now. I'm like, what was the evidence, girl? What was the evidence? There was none.
Well, I mean, Ben's technically on the flyers. It's him and Nung kissing in the library.
Yeah, once I saw what it said, I was like, oh shit, that wasn't Ben, was it?
Yeah, so then On comes in and is like, hey, Nung, you need to go to the principal office.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, now that this whole thing has happened, Ben, are we still as sus as him as we were before, or have we gotten a little less now that we kind of see that this at least wasn't him?
I don't want to say like a little less, but while I was watching it, I was like, okay, look, I may not like Ben, but fuck you, okay? Like, leave him alone. Like, I was still getting like super defensive. Because like, here's the thing about me. I will hate you if I hate you. That's just gonna be the way it is. But if someone comes for you for being queer and on any level, I will punch them in the face to protect you. Like, that's just who I am. So, I'm still a little like, I don't know about Ben, but in this instance, I'm like, well, fuck all of y'all. Leave Ben alone. Okay, Ben has done nothing to you. Fuck off.
Yeah, so we are at the principal's. Nung comes in. Ben's there with his dad. And he's like, oh, so you're Nung, you're the son of Pip-Pop? And Nung's like, yes, that's me. And he's like, okay, so your father died and you became like this. Right out the bat. Yeah.
This week.
You know what's funny? I was gonna say, you know what's funny? This shows two very drastic situations of outing people.
Yeah, it really does. I was like sitting here like, wait a second, I had to deal with my school president this week and never let me go with people being homophobic and shit.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
I was like, for the love of God, this tested me. This tested me this week.
Yeah.
Tested me.
So Nung is more trying to like ask the principal, like, be like, okay, can we figure out who did this? Then Ben's dad asks, like, okay, this real or fake? And Nung almost immediately says it was real.
Yeah. I mean, fair play. Like, for a second, I was like, oh, Ben's gonna immediately jump out and say it was fake, or like, he's gonna say it was fake or something. But he pretty much just went, it's real. And I'm like, oh, shit, never mind. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
What's going on?
And yeah, his dad's talking shit. Ultimately asks Ben, like, if Nung was the one to make the first move, because Ben wouldn't do that otherwise.
Fucking dad.
And Ben agrees with his dad. He says, yes, Nung made the first move.
I see. Okay. I see why Nung is hurt, obviously.
Yeah.
Because it feels once again like no one's on his side, and that he's back to like losing someone and being alone again. But I also like see where Ben was coming from.
Okay.
Where like I think it was the wrong way to like. I think it wasn't 100% cool to be like, oh, like, oh, it was Nung, it wasn't me, I didn't do it. Like, to put, whenever you hide like someone in the closet, I don't like when you being in the closet kind of like puts blame or something on someone else's puts like a decision on someone else, or saying, oh, they're the one who did something, not me. Like they totally forced themselves on me, or they made the first move, whatever. I don't like when that happens. However, I see why Ben thought that he had no way else to get out of that, and I'm not gonna like 100% fault him for it. Like I do see that it was a tough decision that he had to make, and he was kind of scared to say anything other than, oh, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
But I do think that that relationship, whatever it was before, is gone. Like, because of that decision.
Yeah.
I think it is at least semi-permanently damaged. They could probably maybe forgive, he could probably maybe forgive him, or just like, they could talk it out again, but I don't think they could ever go back to being like maybe in a relationship or not. I think that's pretty much damaged that, whether it was like intended to or not. I know Ben didn't want to say something like that, but I see why he felt like he had no other choice.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I know when I first watched it, I didn't give a shit. I was just pissed at Ben for throwing Young under the bus. I was like, that's it. I'm done. The end. But like now looking back on it, I'm kind of like, you know what? Like
I get it.
I see it was coming more of a place from fear rather than malicious.
Yeah.
So I don't really like. I mean, he shouldn't have done it, but also I feel like his dad would have been much worse had he admitted to it.
Like, as I said, I don't like when, you know, it becomes harmful to others, you being in the closet. Like when you put blame on other people and stuff like that. I don't like that, and I don't condone that. But I see why Ben did it. Yeah. And hopefully they can fix it in the future, depending on whatever this relationship is. Who knows? He could still be a mole. Because I'm not 100% won over by his trust. But I see why, and I see the fear, and I see all that. I'm like, no, that's definitely queer fear there. I see that in your eyes. That's I believe you there. So yeah. So this episode, I was like, damn, I kind of feel bad for Ben. Oh. Can't believe I'm saying that, but
So then later, Palm comes to school and he finds out about all of this. So he goes looking for him, finds out that he went to the back of the school, and goes after him. Then we have Ben kind of just alone. He sits alone at the lunch table or the bench, whatever the fuck is that.
And everybody's making eyes at him, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck is your problem? Like, yeah, I don't like Ben either, but it's none of your business whoever he wants to kiss. Fuck you. I was fully getting ready to fight people. I was getting ready to fight people for Ben, and that is not me.
Maybe it is. Maybe he's starting to win you over a little bit.
Oh no.
Don't be so hard. Like, you know, sometimes it's good to give in.
I know, but I'm stubborn.
I know. But then Chopper sits with Ben.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, how are you feeling? And Ben Flow says, like, I'm a jerk, which know that he feels remorse for what he didn't know, which is a good sign.
Yes. Yes, it is a good sign. Like, he said that, and my immediate response, literally out loud, I was like, no, you're not. And then I was like, Christ.
When I first watched him, my immediate thought was, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, again, I was so against, again, like I said, I was against Ben too. I was so against Ben the first time watching it. Like, holy crap.
We have varying levels of empathy.
Yeah. And Chopper asks Ben, like, okay, well, what will happen between you two now?
I'm pretty sure it's over.
Ben says, I don't know. I just need to find a person who spread a photo and make them pay.
That too, I agree.
Yeah. And Chopper says, like, let me know if I can help in any way.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Queer team of revenge.
Yeah. So do we have any theories on who did all this?
I mean, part of me, when I saw what like the sign actually said and what was on the flyers and everything, my first thought was the bitch that guy, because I don't know who else would have done it in school. I'm not actually sure, so I'll just say Poom, because I actually don't know. I've no idea.
So again, when I first reacted to this, I had a theory. Not really a theory, more of a hunch or like an inkling.
Oh, was it a right theory? You can't tell me.
I can't tell you. But I will tell you, maybe to give you more insight or information or keep an eye out or whatever, is that my first thought with that was Chopper.
I thought that too. For a second, just a second ago, I was like, nah. He wouldn't. He's so sweet, right? Right?
You asked
Don't do
like I
that.
can answer that. You know I can answer that.
I know you can't answer that. I worry. But he seems so sweet. I hope it's not. I didn't think about it when I watched it, but when you asked me who I thought it was, my first thought was maybe it's Chopper, and then I immediately tossed it away because I was like, oh hell no. He wouldn't do that to Nung, especially, and he wouldn't do that to Ben because he kind of still likes him. So, I don't know.
But it would be a way to break them up.
It also would be a very interesting shocker. But I feel like if he did do it, and he wanted to get with Ben, that would not be the way to do it, because Ben would be like, fuck that. Like, you know what you did? Fuck you.
Yeah, but we also know who his father is. Like,
I would also be pissed, though. Like, I like Chopper, and I don't want to not like Chopper. Like, because this would make me not like Chopper. This exact thing would make me not like Chopper.
Yeah.
So I worry. I hope it's not. I really hope it's not.
Okay. So Palm is running to Nung. He knows exactly where he is. He trips, he falls, he rips his cast off.
Yeah, I was like, bruh.
I was like, are you supposed to do that? Are you allowed?
Yeah, I was like, please don't do that. Hold it up, something.
Yeah. So he runs up to the roof, sees Nung just standing there. I thought he was gonna jump in my reaction, I think.
I was fucking stressed because he was like, when he was hitting him and stuff like that, if you struggle anymore, one of y'all is gonna pull the other off the roof.
I was saying that all through my reaction. I was like, stop fighting so close to the edge.
Please, there's no railings. Stop it.
But no, Nung's here. He's upset. He's like, oh, you don't want to be my friend. You never want to be my friend. But Palm's like, oh, I do want to be your friend.
He feels like he has no one now.
Yeah, Nung's like, no, you don't. You just do it as part of your job. I'm like, why did everyone do this to me? No one wants me. Go home, Palm. Let me go. Just when Palm's like kind of tackling, hugging him or whatever.
Yes, we need a tackle hug. Good tackle hug.
Yeah. And then he keeps saying, leave me alone, and starts crying, and then hugs him.
He needed a hug. He needed a real friend hug, you know?
He did, yeah.
After all that, Jesus Christ.
And I think we will take a break here.
Yes.
And when we come back, we will pick up where the roof scene left off.
Yes, we will.
Yes. So we will be right back. And we are back with our recap of Never Let Me Go, episode 5.
Yeah.
So, we are back on the roof. It's night now. Time has passed.
Damn, so they've been up there for a bit. Probably trying to calm him down.
Yeah. And then Nung asks Palm if his arm is fully healed. And he says yes. I don't know if that's true or not, but...
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. Like, dude, only a doctor can look at your x-rays and tell you that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it feels fine. No, you're not supposed to have your cast off yet.
Yeah. And Nung asks, like, he's like, are you still mad at me? That I told you that you're my servant and everything. And Palm, he says, like, I'm not mad because you have a right to say that.
Yeah, because I am, bruh.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, no.
But then Nung apologizes, and he's like, your apology means more to me than any expensive shoe you buy me.
See, that's what I was gonna say, like, he'd rather gifts, like, come from the heart and shit like that, rather than, like, oh, I saw you liked this, so I gave it. Like, yeah, you're taking notice in his life and everything like that, but that's something he definitely wanted to work towards himself. And I feel like just, here you go, some shoes, is much less, like, personal than actually speaking your feelings to each other, you know?
Yeah. Then Nung gives Palm the whole lowdown on the whole Ben situation and what he told him and all that shit. He's regretting opening his heart up so easily to him. Because that's why people take advantage of him.
Damn. Yeah, he feels so lonely again, you know?
But Palm says that's not true. And he says it's because you're kind, you always think positively of others. Like, even with Poom, you still knew that, like, someone was up, but you still trusted him and gave him a chance.
Yeah, he's been giving people chances even if they, stab him in the back.
Yeah. And then he brings up Ben, he's like, like, just because you were in love with him, and Nung's like, I was not.
Wait. I was not. Literally, when he said that too, I jumped in. I was like, no.
No, it was not love.
No, definitely not love.
Yeah. And Nung's kind of upset because he's like, wow, I can't believe my first kiss ended like this. This is that story. And he tries to wipe his mouth, trying to erase the kiss.
Damn. I think it was right at this moment where I had my notebook in front of me keeping track of the vibes and stuff, and I went, oh, redo!
Yes, redo.
Like, that's when I figured it out. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yes, because Palm says, like, okay, maybe we can erase your first kiss. Have a new first kiss for your new memory.
Yes. And I love how Nung just, like, agrees immediately. He's just like, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, yes, yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, he gives a little nod. Palm's like, okay, and they go for it.
Bruh. Already better than your other first kiss. Already better. Eons better. You're on a roof in the nighttime.
I was gonna say, the setting is already better.
Setting is better, and the kissing chemistry is there.
Oh, yeah.
It is hella there. Oh my god.
There. Although I will say, in my reaction, I was worried that someone else was gonna take a picture of this, too.
On a roof. They'll be like, on an adjacent roof, like with a telescope camera.
I don't know! Like, clearly people are out for Nung. He's from a big fan. I don't know. I like to give you my little hints or theories that I said in my reactions. Whether they're right or wrong, we'll find out. But you like point them out to you before we talk.
I meant to mention I was thinking about this, speaking of pictures, but like that picture of him and Ben was when they had their first kiss in the music room, and I'm like, who else was there without Palm noticing? Because like Palm saw them kiss.
Mm-hmm.
So then who else would have been there without Palm just noticing that someone else was there? Like, and from what point of view? Like, it seems like it was close to where Palm was standing, so why didn't he see if someone was taking the picture? You know? I wonder. I don't know.
I wonder.
We'll soon figure out, hopefully, at some point.
Maybe. And then they pull away, and Nung can just rest his head on Palm's shoulders.
Yeah, like, I love how afterwards it's not just, like, awkward. He's just like, yeah. It's like, oh, I love this. We don't need to talk about it right now. We could talk about it another time. But right now, he just needs, you know, some companionship. I think that's most important.
So then, as they are walking home, it seems Nung gets off the phone with his father, and he tells Nung that his mother is waiting for him. And this is where we see Nung get all anxious again.
I know, I was like, ooh, why? Oh, gosh. And then he's like, oh, I gotta tell her some point. I was like, oh, duh, something happened at school. That's why she needs to talk to you. Okay.
Yeah, big things happen at school that is going to need to be talked about with her.
I completely forgot about it for a second there, because I was like, ooh, that kid! And then it just, like, disappeared from my mind. I was like, why does she want to talk? What the fuck happened?
And then Palm, I tried to cheer him up, and says that there are only monks who are better than me. Yeah.
Is this a joke? Is this a joke?
I think it was just some random, like, saying that made Nung laugh, because it just had no point in anything. Because he also says that a hug from a dirty man is not as warm as a hug from a rich man.
He's just saying things.
Yeah, I think he's more just trying to get Nung to laugh and like relax. And
I like that he's trying to make him laugh and chill out, you know?
Yeah.
Because Nung is nervous to go home at this point anyway and talk to his mom about what happened, because he doesn't know what her reaction will be, and he's just like, well, the only thing you can really do for him now is to keep him chill, keep him happy, and keep him less nervous, and that's what he's doing. So I rate that. Yeah.
So Nung and Palm enter. Tanya and Nan are there. Nan tells Palm to get upstairs, so they leave. So they leave in Tanya and Nung. And Nung, like, opens his mouth, and she's like, oh, we're gonna have dinner now. Come, let's have dinner.
Opens her mouth first.
Yep.
Before you say anything, come with me.
Yes. So what's your vibe, like, gauging the scene before?
Well, it was a positive thing. Well, I was pretty sure. I was pretty sure that she would be fine. Because what we've seen from her previously up until now was just undying love for her son. Like, we've never seen her, like, judge him on anything. It's just like, I love you and I want to protect you kind of thing. So I was pretty sure that she'd be good. And I was even more sure when the first thing she said when he got home was, have you eaten yet? That's
yeah.
And I was like, see, she just wants to make sure he's eating. Like that's I was 100% sure that she was just gonna be fine. Okay, you know?
Yeah. And she was. Because when they start eating, Nung gets a lot of his vegetables, and she points out, and she's like, "You got a lot of vegetables."
My dumb fucking ass went,
Yeah.
"Ooh, thanks."
Yeah. I was like, really? Really? Do you want to change your
I need-
answer? And you're like, no.
I
I'm
need
like,
to
okay.
remember. I need to fully remember what show I'm watching sometimes. I swear to God.
This is not only Friends, Emma.
This is not only for.
But yeah, he takes a lot of vegetables, and she says that I remember when you were a kid, your dad and I used to always tell you to eat vegetables. And I remember you would only eat them just so we would be happy.
Which shows, like, the contrast of the situation, where it's like, you're doing some of these things in order for us to be, like, happy and proud of you and not worry about you, but you need to, like, not do things for us and live your own life kind of thing.
Yeah. Nung's kind of like, oh, you knew that? You knew that I didn't really like vegetables? And she's like, yes, I knew.
I'm your mother.
I'm your mother. I was always watching you.
I knew.
And he's asked if she was mad that he lied about liking vegetables. And she says, no, I wasn't mad because I don't want you to force yourself to eat it to please me.
Yeah.
And then says, you don't need to care what I think.
Exactly. I knew she'd be like that. She seems like that kind of person.
Yeah. Which I feel like that whole conversation kind of sums up what comes next, really.
Yeah.
To where Nung asks, like, hey, do you know what happened at school? And she's like,
absolutely.
Yes. He says he didn't tell her because he was afraid to disappoint her. And she says she's disappointed in herself that she couldn't be a mom who Nung could trust and come talk to.
Yeah.
And says that she was so focused on work that she completely forgot about Nung.
I love their relationship. I actually really love it.
Yeah. And then Nung asks if she's okay with the fact that he likes men. And she says you can like whatever or whoever you want.
Exactly.
What I expect from you is to see you have a happy life. A life that you choose. And Nung says, like, what if it doesn't live up to your expectations? And she says, like, that's okay. The thing that's more important than our family's reputation, honor, and business is your happiness.
Yeah. And I think this scene not only relieves him of stress of telling his mom that he likes guys, but also relieves him a little bit of the expectation that he's going to have to run the business when he grows up. Because she kind of reiterates, like, the business isn't as important as whatever you choose to want to do. She reiterates it by putting the word business in that sentence. And so it kind of lifts another weight off of his shoulders of, oh, I gotta run the business when I'm older. I can't like all this music. I'm not gonna be doing music anyway because I'm gonna have to run the business. But now she's saying, look, the business isn't as important. None of this is as important about as what you want from your own life and to choose what you want to do from your own life. So I love that. I love that she's like kind of relieving him of that stress now. And I love her. And can I just say, this is one of, like, this has made my top, like, I don't know, top 5, top 3, I don't know what my top is, but top 5 coming out scenes from BLs. Like, this is definitely, I don't know what other ones are in there, but it's in the top.
I was gonna say, yeah, I forgot if this scene was in this show or not. Because I remember this whole scene about the vegetable conversation and, like, that kind of alluding to what comes next.
Yeah.
And I remember, I was like, I think it's in this show, but I wasn't fully sure. And because I knew that you would like it when you saw it, but I couldn't tell if it was this show. So then I was like, yes, this is the one.
I love it. It's gorgeous. It was so meaningful.
It's so good. So then the next day, Palm and his dad are waiting by the car. And he asks if he's dating someone because he seems all smiley. And he's like, oh, I'm not. And he's like, good. You shouldn't because you won't have time for that. You should only focus on taking care of Nung.
Okay, I'll focus on that if I must. Gosh
and he's
darn.
like, okay.
If you say so. Why can't I do both?
I mean, they're one and the same, really.
It's the same exact thing. He's fine.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm not breaking any rules, Father, because taking care of Nung is present in both of those things.
Yeah.
Dating and my job.
But then Tanya and Nung walk out of the house, and she says, like, if you feel uncomfortable about going to school today, you don't need to. And she says that she won't let those who hurt you get away with it.
Yes, that's a mama.
But Nung says you don't have to do that. Like, I won't run away from them because if I do, then they'll think that they can hurt me again.
Yes.
And I'll make sure they can't hurt me this time.
Yes. Good energy.
Yeah. And then she says, like, remember this, you shouldn't be afraid of other people. Other people should be afraid of you.
Oh, I fucking love her. She got the one-liners too.
Yeah. And then we cut to the, I guess, opening gate, and we see two people on a motorcycle come in, and a guy lying on the ground.
I saw that. I was like, fuck.
And Nung and Tanya hug. Nung starts walking to the car. Tanya starts going to her own car, but then the two motorcycle dudes show up. Nung calls for his mom. She turns around and calls Nung, and then gets shot.
And can I just say, sir, you put someone gets shot in the vibes.
Yes.
Like 4 fucking people get shot in this scene.
I'll be honest, I didn't remember anyone else except for her. And also you didn't guess anyone who got shot either. So it doesn't matter.
Did I not? I swear to God I did.
No, you said Palm.
Oh.
He did not get shot.
That's right. I said Palm. I was like, I swear I guessed someone, but like, not the someone.
Yeah, so she's on the ground. Non tells Palm to get the gun from the glove box. He starts shooting. Non gets shot in the shoulder. And then tells Palm to take Nung away. And he does.
Mother better be okay.
So then they drive, I don't know where, but Palm kind of opens the door for Nung, and he's kind of like in the back crying.
Yeah,
begging Palm to take him back. Palm says we can't go back right now because then they'll just attack us again. And my dad and your mom said if anything happens that I should take and run away so we can come up with a plan. And then they hug and Nung cries.
And also, can I just say, the people on the motorbike, same people that were in front of the school. So I'm wondering who the fuck is on that bike. Because Ben noticed them before. When he walked out, he was like, So I wonder what that is, if that's going to play a part in anything, because he looked confused, but I don't, maybe, but I wasn't sure about what that look was. Also, what if, like, I'm just going to throw it out there, because, like, that's the only lead I have. What if Maggie's on the back of the bike and she's doing the shooting?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm throwing out any lead I have.
You should. Abby should.
Maybe a possibility, you know?
Maybe.
Even if it's like 100% not a possibility, I'll throw out the vibe just in case. Okay. I could be right in the future.
So MVP for the episode.
MVP running.
I'm torn between two.
Me too.
Okay, I think I got mine.
I've got mine too.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Mother. Ah.
That was my other one.
Okay, that was my other one.
Oh, good, perfect. So I chose Palm. Mainly because throughout the whole episode he was pretty great. I mean, he was a little butthurt at Nung for what he said in the last episode, but also he kind of had a right to be too.
Exactly, yeah.
But then when he found the whole like flyers and everything, he immediately ran to Nung, made sure he was safe, took care of him, kind of was there to comfort him throughout that whole situation, gave him a new first kiss. Then even at the end, when he like took care of Nung, like even though his dad got shot, he still knew that Nung was the #1 priority and took care of him first, which is what he was supposed to and what he wants to do. And that, I think, also him remaining calm throughout the whole situation, because even at the end when Nung's crying, he's like, look, we need to come up with a plan. We need to be smart about this. Otherwise, they will come get you and kill you. So,
we don't want that.
We're going to run away, and we're going to come up with a plan. That is our goal. And I think all around, Palm was a great this episode. So, I gave it to him.
Absolutely. 100%. I felt like you were going to either give it to Palm or the mother, so I was just hoping that you gave it to Palm so I can give it to
I was too. I was thinking, like, do you want, we'll switch. It's fine.
It worked out. So, for the mother, like, I keep calling her mother.
That's fine. Go. I know who you're talking about. It's fine.
Mother. So, mother, in the way I mean it, mother, amazing this episode, because we only really fully see her at the end of the episode, talking to Nung, but it was such a great scene, and it's rated so highly in my mind that I had to give it to her. Like, what a great scene. Like, the whole
Mm.
coming out, she had such a good reaction to it. And not only the coming out, but also, like, him towards him, like, doing whatever he wants to do with his life, whether it includes the business or not. Like, fantastic. She fully de-stressed him in that scene, and I think that's great. I think he went, when he was going to go to school the next day, despite what happened, if he was going to go, I think he was going to go with such, like, a new, like, relaxed head on his shoulders, like, knowing that he could do anything with his life, and was ready to, like, be like, fuck all of you, I'm gonna live my life how I want to do it.
Yeah.
So I think she really helped, and
Okay,
I
good.
think she's just awesome.
Okay, are you ready for your grade?
Yeah, I'm ready for my sad little grade.
Okay, so we had 6 last week.
Oh,
The first one was slap.
I feel like I got that wrong.
You said either Maggie slaps Palm or Tanya slaps Kit.
So none of that.
You're wrong. Non-slapped Palm.
Goodness. Which, even worse. Fuck him.
The second one was horse riders. You said Nung and Palm. The correct answer was Nung and Ben.
I had such good reasoning for that, and it still wasn't right.
Yeah, I mean, I gave you half point for Nung, so.
Thank you.
You half point. Next was flyers. You said for a music event. That was not the case.
Why did I say that? Why did I say that?
You said that and I looked at you, I was like, really? This is not my school president.
Why did I say that? I'm so dumb. What the I feel like I remember too saying, oh, I remember there were like malicious ones on the lockers before, so.
You did, but then you were like, I think it might be for a music festival or something.
But I think it's a good thing this time around. No, it's fucking not. Of course it's not. Jesus, did I get every single one wrong? Probably. Yeah.
Well, again, I give you half point for the horse riders.
Thank you. Got half a point.
Next was redo. You said Poom's revenge, like he'll come back and pull a revenge type scheme or whatever. No, I was talking about redoing the first kiss, so that was wrong.
Kiss. Jesus.
Next was vegetables. You said eggplant emoji.
Don't even. Don't even.
That was not right. It was the whole coming out scene.
Can you get points for me being ridiculous?
No. Then the last one was someone gets shot. You said Palm. The correct answer was either Tanya or Non. And other random people. You did not get any of those right. So you got half a point out of 6.
Wonderful. I think that's the worst any of us have ever done.
I think so, yeah.
Christ. Wonderful. It was me first. All right.
Well, you got 2 vibes this time.
Oh, only 2. All right.
And they're each one word. So this will either help you or hurt you. I think one of them will help you. The other might hurt you or help you. I don't know, depending on how you think.
Okay.
The first one is mother.
Mother. Hello, mother. Guessing that mother is maybe in the hospital. I don't think she's dead. There's no way she's dead. Because if she's dead, I'm gonna be upset.
Okay.
So I think she's in the hospital, and Nung is worried about her or something like that.
Okay. But next and last, actually, is beach.
I guess, is it the annual beach trip of BLs? The BL annual beach trip. I'm also guessing. Wait.
Oh, sorry. You have to lock in. Okay, sorry, I'm missing that. What?
Beach. I mean, they've driven somewhere secluded. Maybe there's a beach there. Maybe they are staying on the beach.
Okay.
It's gonna be a beachy place.
Lock it in?
Yes. I'm gonna lock it in. They're gonna go to a beachy place. That's
okay.
Their place they're staying is a beachy place.
Honestly, there was not a lot to give you for the vibes without giving too much away. So I was kind of like, mother and beach.
Mother and beach.
Mother beach.
Mother beach. Mother beach. Whenever anyone says beach now, all I think of, now I've been doing this for years. All I think is the BTS with V and Jimin going beach, 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 beach. So, actually, I also want to know: is there any hot dams that I should worry about? Because I might watch it downstairs. Hot dam adjacent.
I don't remember.
Fuck. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't then. Oh well.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that was our recap of Never Let Me Go, episode 5. join us next week for episode 6 of
The halfway point before the finale.
Halfway, yes.
Halfway minus our sky.
Halfway minus our sky, yes.
Hell yeah.
So we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.